When you line up the accolades for Vinsanity, the list is way longer than just one screen, but our fever only goes so long. From being the 5th pick, Rookie of the Year, and let's be fair, one of the great athletes we've seen, and still going. So he's not yet into this side of the career. He is, though, part of our broadcast in Summer League, and Matt Weiner chatted with him.
Many people believe my broadcast partner today is the greatest dunker in NBA history. So many memorable ones. Crazy in-game dunks, of course, dunk contest dunks, Olympic dunks, one in particular, all very memorable. And no matter what else you do in your NBA career, folks are going to remember all of these. How often are you stopped on a daily, weekly basis by people who say, I remember the time you did that thing, that particular dunk?
All the time, and I think it's great for me to kind of relive some of those moments, because sometimes I sit here and think in my mind, I can't do it. Or it's like, if I tried it, I'd hurt myself. So to kind of see it is always refreshing.
Meanwhile, your career continues.
Yep.
Unbelievable career you've strung together here so far. You're, what, 20 seasons in? Or
almost 19.
19 seasons
this
in.
This will be number 20.
8-time All-Star and looking to play again here for the 17-18 season.
Yep.
Now a free agent. How do you approach the summer? What are you looking for?
You know, once you're around that long, you kind of I understand how it goes. I'm not the priority,
sure.
But I know that I can help a team out, and I just have to kind of wait. The first week or so is kind of the big free agents, and you go from there. So I'm definitely waiting, still in talks with Memphis to see what we're going to do or what they want to do, and see where they're going, and then we'll go from there after that.
I don't necessarily expect you to show all your cards right here, but in your mind, do you have situations, terms, cities, etc., that you are open to, and some that you would say, no, that's not for me at this point?
I'm definitely willing and open for anything. You know, I want to weigh my options first to see what's out there, see who's interested, and then go from there. I'm not really into making the phone calls and say, hey, I would love to play for you. Is there space? I want to play for a team that, of course, wants me there, but I also want to contribute. I feel like last year was very good for me. I was productive, and I showed that I can still play at this age, at the tender age of 40. But that's what I'm looking for now. So I'm just being patient, and I think after everybody, the pieces move around the league, then I'll see where I fit in or what happens.
A little bit, yeah.
Absolutely.
So what are the priorities for you? Is it chasing a championship? Is it minutes?
Opportunity,
Is it role?
I want to play. For sure. You know, the chasing of the championship thing.
You don't want to be at the end of someone's bench.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I feel like if I'm 43, 44, when it's time to walk away.
Wow, we're looking at that already.
No, I'm just saying when it gets there, when I'm not able to compete at that level, and somebody still would love to have me on their bench, then maybe. But right now, I want to play. I want to contribute. I think I can play in this league, so I'm looking to play some minutes.
I'm watching that piece, shaking my head. I'm thinking about our coworker, Brendan Haywood, who every time he's in here, he sees Vince. I'm like, how is he still playing? And look, he could jump. He's still playing well. He's talking about playing until he's 44.
Well, I just kind of chuckled because the way the league is going, Stu and Casey, he said at 43, then I'll be willing to be on into somebody's bench. At 43, but you take your hat off to him. He's kept himself in fantastic shape. He said he doesn't want to chase a ring because he wants to play. And for me, I'm not saying this is what Vince wants to do. This is what I would love to see. I would love to see Vince Carter in Toronto. One, I think it gets a chance to close that chapter the way he left Toronto. They get to celebrate him. He gets to go back. But also, I think it's a need at that small forward position for the Toronto Raptors, and he gets a chance to still win and be in the playoffs. And Toronto could be the second-best team in the East.
That would be a storybook ending for Vince if he spent his last couple of years. But wait, he's 40, so 44. Next 4 years.
Yeah, next 4 years. He got 4 years.
Hey, Kyle Korver got a 3-year deal, so I mean, it is possible he can get multi-year.
First guy to play to 50, Vince Carter.
It is.
No, I'm just.
But you know, you don't want to read too much into what Vince said. But the conundrum is, right? If he really wants to go and play somewhere and contribute, chances are that would not be a real high-level team. So now you're looking at Vince Carter potentially finishing out his career with a medium range or lower range NBA team. And for me as a fan, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to see that. And, you know, Vince obviously will do whatever he wants to do and deserves whatever he wants to do. And I revere him so much. But, you know, that's the problem. If he wants to play minutes, chances are he's not going to be at a place like the Golden State Warriors or the Toronto Raptors. But I agree with you. That would be storybook if he did that.